Welcome back, everybody. It's a beautiful day in Los Angeles. um, December 11th, I think, and it's like 90 degrees. Feels like it, probably 80, 85. Yeah, just taking it in up on the mountain, getting a ride up. It's, like I said, very important if you have access to nature, and you have those breaks in the day. It doesn't take very long sometimes, 15, 20, 30 minutes to insert the break for yourself, and you get yourself into a quiet place, or a place where at least you can connect to the natural sounds. I can still hear the hum of the city and the cars down below, but putting yourself in closer proximity to the natural sounds, the birds chirping, and the feeling of the sun becomes more vivid. You know that feeling of getting in your car, the sun's been beating on your car, and you get in, and it's so hot, the seat's hot, and you're like, oh, this is so uncomfortable, and you can't wait to roll down the windows and turn on the air conditioning, which is hot at first, and you're like, that's uncomfortable. It's interesting because you can flip that, especially being a lover of hot yoga and heat, but you flip that scenario when you do something like this and you come up and the sun is blasting right on my face, and I can feel the warmth of it, and it's that moment where you're like, oh, that feels so good. Something that can also contribute to feeling so uncomfortable, or making you feel uncomfortable, can also make you feel so good. And so it's just a reminder that if you're open to it, there's the opportunity to grow in these, brief but very mindful moments that are laid out for us and throughout the day, if you see it that way. And it's all about your perspective, and understand that your mind gets hung up in the stress of life and the attachments and things that you have to do and take care of outside of yourself. And as cliche as it is we always remind ourselves that we have to take care of ourselves first. For some of you living in close quarters or in the middle of the city, or where you can't necessarily break away, it could be sitting in your car. It could be just getting off into another room in the house, giving yourself a beat. So especially this time of year, the stress levels seem to rise. I think it's a normal pattern that we can all acknowledge. The stress can go up, but it's a really beautiful day, and I hope it's a beautiful day where you are, and you can take this into a meditation, mindfulness meditation. Sit, observe the breath, the body, and the mind, without changing it, without forcing it, without making it another task or something that you have to do. Enjoy being with that sense of observation. And whatever you're feeling, it's okay. You'll notice that within 5 minutes or less, sometimes you can put yourself into the practice and come out, and something will have changed. Some energy will have shifted, and you feel lighter. Class this morning I was teaching, and the theme that developed was life is light. And at the end of the class, I said to everybody, I said, pop quiz, fill in the blank, life is, and I left it open-ended for the room of people to simply respond with light, and they kind of mumbled. And you're in the practice, you're in the hot room, you're sweating, and you're disorientated, and they probably didn't hear what I said, and they kind of mumbled, and it was a good chuckle. I was like, hey, maybe they're not feeling so light, and that's the point of having that chuckle. So anyways, bring some levity to the day. If you can, get on the mat, have a flow. If you'd rather sit, meditate, enjoy that too. Have a good day, everybody. Namaste.